off the bus earlier. And it's the Warriors to start out. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also Josh Giddey out there. Holmgren is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the four-man position. Now here's Curry, outside for Green. Lets it go from deep. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And we've got a pair of teams tonight that put a major emphasis on rebounding, Richard.
Yeah, when you look at the glasswork, it is all about pride and effort. Look, no team that stresses rebounding wants to lose the battle on the boards.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Curry with the block.
Making his presence felt on defense. Curry with the rejection.
Green, a screen. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin. Green's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Green picks him up. 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Pass to Holmgren. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes. Certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebounding.
Oh, B.A., he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
Now here's Curry. Deflected! It's Dort on the wing. Offensive rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Wiggins outside. Back to Thompson. This one for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren, and he dunks it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Green. Three-pointer. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Curry. It's Thompson, high post. Another shot. And he hits the jump shot.
Want to see a perfect jumper? Just watch Klay Thompson.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams against Green. Pass to Holmgren, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor.
Thompson outside. Outside, Green. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Green's got 10.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. There's the triple. And stolen by Williams. Outside Giddey. They set a pick. Launches it. Again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Thompson right side. The kick out to Wiggins. The Thunder with the rebound. Outside Giddey. Draymond Green has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He puts again.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, then there's Lou Dort, and it's Williams in at the 4. Thompson passes to Curry, clock at 6. Looney, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Curry for 3. Pure from three-point range. Curry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Curry. All alone on the break. Here's Green, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
The Warriors are back to contending for championships.
Yes, they are. A testament to their perseverance and belief in themselves. They knew once they got healthy, they would be a threat. And they've been a fun team to watch as they get back to form.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Stolen by Thompson. The Warriors leading. To the inside, and Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Green, the pass to Curry. To the paint. Out to Thompson. 3 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And we think back to 2015, Grant. Klay Thompson with the best quarter in league history.
Oh, B.A. 37 points from him in 1 quarter, setting an NBA record. Klay 13 for 13 from the field and 9 for 9 from deep, taking only 4 dribbles the entire time. Only Klay Thompson, guys.
Got a piece of it, and that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. On the wing, Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Blocked again! And they recover it. Here's Curry, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Thunder in possession here. It's a 10-point game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now this quarter.
You have to chase Gilgeous-Alexander off the arc. A guy with his confidence is just too dangerous.
Curry passes to Green. Thompson outside. Back to Looney. No good with a layup.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Holmgren. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Dort for 3.
But since he was traded to Golden State in 2020, Wiggins has become a very capable defender.
Williams misses. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Looney with the ball. Outside, Green. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he makes it on the layup. Curry's got 5. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. There's a minute 17 left in the second. Thompson against Giddey. Here's Wiggins. Oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The team first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And that one's good. Green.
This is how skilled Draymond is at handling the rock, and he's able to create for himself.
Over to the left wing. Dort outside. Giddey passes to Dort. Back to Giddey. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside Curry. Looney, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry. Again, Golden State.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
Here's Holmgren. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to...
Thanks very much, Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, one guy who's getting it done is Draymond Green.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Kuminga, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Joe's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. That free throw no good from DiVincenzo.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Šarić from outside the arc. He buries it from 3.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Now here's Kuminga. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Šarić. Here's Joe. Back to Dort. Here he goes. The Warriors pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Poole outside. Now here's Kuminga. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And it's man in for Giddey. Now here's Williams. Pass to Joe. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Joe. Puts up a three. The rebound by Payton. Poole, the pass to Kuminga. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Green, the pass to Poole. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Mann. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play, and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Here's Williams, following the score by Golden State. Off target from three-point range.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Now here's Kuminga. For three, DiVincenzo. Counted from distance. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Joe's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 53 left in the third. And it's Holmgren missing. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Now here's Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Curry. Out to Thompson. The three. Dort grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Williams misses. The Warriors have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And here's Thompson for 3. 32 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Curry. Here's Holmgren. And he throws it down with one hand.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the Thunder making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Timeout called, the Warriors.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Here's Curry. 10 points for him. Pass to Thompson. No one near him. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Thompson's got 5.
And you can tell that Clay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
4-3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the gold.
Give it up for your Warriors youth team.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lugans Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the power forward. Now here's Curry. Here's Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And the Warriors lead by 19. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Giddey. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with it. Green covering. Clock at 6. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Curry finds Looney. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Outside, Williams. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Outside, Williams. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And he banks in the layup.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Looney the screen. Lets it fly. And again, it's Golden State.
Does Steph Curry have the greatest jumper ever? Well, yes. And the bucket was another reason why I say yes.
Stolen by Thompson. In transition, here come the Warriors. Yep, that one goes. Green's got 4 points this quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 is up. On target from range.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
Here's Holmgren. From the arc. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist from Holmgren.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Green. Pass to Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Out to Thompson. Takes the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Dort driving to the basket. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And when Dort's out there, Greg, he really gives this team a physical presence.
Oh, I like this guy, B.A. I mean, very strong, very aggressive at both ends. He makes a lot of hustle plays. Seems like every successful team has 1 or 2 of those guys like him.
Now here's Curry. A minute 39 left in the 4th quarter. The kick out to Wiggins. Jacks up a three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Warriors.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Here's Holmgren. It's stolen by Curry. Wiggins outside. Right side Green. Man, how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
From deep, Holmgren. The shot that time not on target. The Warriors go the other way with it. Now here's Curry.
From long range!
Did you see where he shot that from?
How about that?
Okay, what was that? I have no clue how he hit it.
Here's Holmgren looking to end the run. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
And this is why we say block out. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to drop.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Crowd Nation, make some noise for your GS Breakers.
Here's Giddey. Can't connect. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And, Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Christian Wood is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Irving at the point guard. The first one falls.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Irving kicks to Doncic. Pass to McGee. And he lays it straight in.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
There's a screen. Curry, wide open, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Curry against Hardaway. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Outside Green. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. And another 3 for Golden State.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Curry is just lethal from outside.
Doncic outside. There's the pass to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And former NBA big man David West in attendance. He won a couple rings here with Golden State.
And he'd been an all-star in New Orleans, a cornerstone piece for the Pacers. But he sacrificed a lot to come to the Warriors and win it all.
The three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 9 points.
Making the right decision off the pick. There aren't many players better. Curry delivers again.
During the summer of 2021, the Mavericks had some major changes. Longtime head coach Rick Carlisle left after 13 years in Dallas. And they also got a new GM. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Warriors leading. Curry looking it over. Pass to Thompson. There's the dish to Wiggins. At the top of the key, Curry. Back to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Coaching staff changes aside, Clark. Do front office moves affect players that much?
I think they do, Kevin. It's hard for them not to. Normally we see a flurry of trades or free agent signing. We saw it with the Mavericks trading away Kristaps Porzingis, changing the composition of their squad, going in a different direction. So that'll take some adjusting to.
Here's Wood following the basket by Stephen Curry. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 4-point game. Green with a screen on Hardaway. From downtown. The shot by Curry, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Now here's Curry, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice fluid motion off the catch there. Wiggins becoming a dangerous jump shooter.
outside Irving. To the wing on the left. Wood in the post. Working on Green. Here's McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Hardaway. The shot by Looney, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And, you know, you could see him bait him into that one. He was just waiting on that pass, and as soon as it came out of the post, he was all over.
They kick it out to Green. Pulls up on the wing. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against you.
The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. On the wing, Wiggins. Doncic with the steal. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Wood. Doncic against Wiggins. Here's Wood.
And Green plays the game with passion. I mean, nowhere is that more apparent than in his defense. There is no such thing as an easy shot when Draymond's on you.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Or just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind. You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Green with a screen for Curry. Takes the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 14.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Doncic outside. Over Wiggins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Well, he's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys getting guys in the air with that pump fake.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
It's Curry with the drive. Thompson in the corner. Another 3 for Golden State.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Out to Doncic. Pass to Wood. Dallas moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. That shot off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Now Irving. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Out to Doncic. Lets it go with a three. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 7. Going inside. The pass to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Outside Curry. Stolen by McGee. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Doncic trying to get open. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by McGee.
Boy, that's exactly how you punish a team in transition. Kyrie getting out in front and going straight on the attack.
Curry passes to Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Irving with the ball. Now Green defending. Wood can't hit. Golden State's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. It's tipped. Thompson up top, covered by Irving. Here's Green. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside for Curry. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Doncic dishes to McGee. McGee sets the pick for Hardaway. Back to McGee. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Right back to David. Folks, don't.
The Mavericks.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Maxi Kleber is out there with Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Hardy, and it's Green in at the 2. Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package, and he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
Here's Kuminga, and the layup falls. Kuminga's got his first basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Here's Poole, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Bullock. Payton in the corner. Back to DiVincenzo. Out to Payton. Shot clock at 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Green kicks to Bullock. Here's Hardy, and it's Hardy with the jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Poole the pass to Payton. Now here's DiVincenzo. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. On the wing, Green. Down low. It's stolen by Kuminga. Green finds Poole. Back to Green. The kick out to Poole. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Kuminga. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now, here's Hardy. Pass to Powell. Here's Hardy. The tray. Another 3 for Dallas.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Warriors leading by 4. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. Yep, it counts.
I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Powell with a screen on Poole. Kleba the pass to Powell. Now here's Hardy. Guarded by Poole. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. There's the 3. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green finds Payton, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Mavericks trail by 6. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hardy passes to Green. 19 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And here's Bullock from the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Bullock's got himself on the board with 3 there. And here is Poole. Pass to Kuminga. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Kuminga's got 5 points now this quarter. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors ahead, leading by 6.
Give it up for your Warriors U15.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Stephen Curry's out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Curry against Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Curry's shot is off.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul. First team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. And Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk.
Outside Curry. Out to Thompson. Outside Green. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins passes to Green. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Doncic finds Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And here is Hardaway.
An elite defender. Thompson's basketball IQ, size, and length is a lethal concoction.
McGee with the block. Hardaway against Wiggins. Out to Doncic. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. All going up court. And Green slams it in.
And no wonder Green has been called the heartbeat of his team. He just makes plays that energize the entire roster.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible. And you look at all the things Doncic can do. One in particular, he can control the pace of the game.
And Greg, I love that about him. His size, his strength, his savvy, his skill set. You really can't speed him up at the offensive end. Everything he does is at his pace and his tempo. He methodically breaks you down.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Here's Irving. And the layup is good.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
It's Curry with the drive. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Looney. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 9. Irving with it. Now defended by Wiggins.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender post.
Curry, good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Out to Johnson. Driving to the basket. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And with that great positional size, Thompson confident at getting to this area and converting with consistency.
Here's Wood. Great tee that time from Green.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Stephen Curry.
just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Out to Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry against Irving. Lets it go from deep. Here's Looney. Mavericks with the rebound. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Hey, all right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
A little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. They've got Kyrie Irving, Christian Wood out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Doncic in at the two-guard spot. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Here's Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander just getting better and better at creating for his teammates.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. He takes it in. Takes a three. The Thunder with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
It's Dort on the wing. Giddey against Irving. Outside for Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And SGA up there getting that flush to go. I think Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
Out to Wood. Back to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Drains the triple. Hardaway's got 6.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
It has been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love B.A. also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Outside, Williams. Out to the right wing. Outside, Giddey. Outside for Dort. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Now McGee. Lots of room. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Dort for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And this is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
This Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Irving. McGee in the post. Goes back up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
The 3 is up. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's Hardaway. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Pass to Holmgren. Woods over to help. Outside, Williams. Here's Holmgren. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. The three. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Down low. Outside for Dort. Jacks up a 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Doncic against Dort. And it's Doncic on the drive. Some solid defense from Williams.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Tim Hardaway, he's been the guy making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. Hitting 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder,
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Tim Hardaway. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Doncic on the wing from behind the arc. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Giddey passes to Williams. Nifty move. Clock at 4. Giddey's got space. Not going to go that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer. The idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency.
And it's Holmgren missing. The Mavericks leading. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. And he drives in. Dort for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. So Dort's got 6 here in the quarter.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Pass to Wood. Doncic on the wing. Out to Wood. Takes the 3. The Thunder pull it in. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And it's Holmgren missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, it certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Pass to Giddey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And here's Doncic outside. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
You know, it's really hard going through a rebuilding phase, but the Thunder have been at it for a while, and they're trying to find the right collection of talent to finally plant the flag in the ground and move forward.
Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Doncic with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Pass to McGee. Left side, Irving. Second chance shot. Oh, sweet move. Now here's Wood. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. This OKC roster does have some excellent building blocks to work with.
There's no doubt, BA, and I think what they're relying on is that they've got hard-working players that want to improve, and that kind of feeds the environment around here. That's going to elevate everyone's play.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander, and stolen by Wood. And now the Mavs on the run. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. 35 seconds left in the first half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Irving, the pass to Hardaway. Back to Irving. Kicks it out to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
The Mavericks, 29.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Well, we've seen Luguentz-Dort really having a good game here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Dario Saric, and it's man in at the point. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And here's Saric for 3. Mavericks with a rebound.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Back to man. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleber. That's his first foul. Well, Brent, the relationship between players and refs can sometimes seem a little hostile. Does it need to be that way?
Well, you and me have our little tips, don't we, Brian? So, yes, in order for us to do our best work. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't have to be that way. But, look, when you're at this level of competition, it's heated, it's intense. Sometimes get outside your gourd a little bit. And that's when instances like this can happen between a player and a referee. And that goes for both sides.
Outside, Green. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
For your own city crew. Come on, everyone, give a hand to your own city crew.
Here's man. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Saric. Kleber with a steal. Got a piece of it and stolen by Williams. Wiggins passes to Saric. Here's man. To the left wing. Here's Joe. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Pass to Šarić. Back to Williams. Šarić down low, working on Powell. And here's Wiggins. Šarić with it. Back to Wiggins. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Man, no good. A bit long that time.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Green finds Powell. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Hardy. Now here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's man. And he converts the layup.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
For Dallas, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. 1:56 left to play in the third quarter here. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. The Thunder have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Ford outside. Pass to Holmgren. And he comes up with a bucket. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game, and Dallas calls time here.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their #2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Inside. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Now Irving. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Doncic on the wing. McGee, a screen on Dort. Out to Wood. Pass to Irving. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And it takes a bit of pressure off Kyrie when someone else creates for him.
Giddey passes to Dort. Hardaway comes with a double. Dort with it. Irving picks him up. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Williams grabs the board. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And he slams it in one-handed.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Mavericks on top, up 7. And time for a short break. Stay right there. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off-guard can make plays so valuable.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Christian Wood. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's McGee in at the 5. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three. Knocks down the triple.
More and more promise here as a jump shooter, as Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid three-point shot.
Here's Doncic. Back to Irving. Tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Doncic against Dort. Doncic with the bucket.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
Pass to Holmgren. Out to the wing. Hardaway comes with a double. Dort for three. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Williams on the wing. Lets the three fly. They get it back. Dort outside. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Williams from long range. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's the Mavericks now. They've led by as much as 10. Doncic outside. Now Wood. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
To the middle. Williams passes to Giddey from the arc. Doncic grabs the miss.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Back to Irving. And it's Doncic on the drive. Hardaway, a good look. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hardaway's got 5 points now this quarter.
Hardaway has a decent offensive repertoire, and right now he's getting himself into a rich lather.
Pass to Doncic. There's the three. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Shot to stop the run. And it's Giddey missing. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Out to Wood. Here's Irving. Hardaway finds Doncic. 6 to shoot. And here's McGee. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Williams in the post. Defended by Hardaway. No one covering.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
Kicks it to Doncic. 50 seconds left in the fourth. And here is Irving. Pass to McGee. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wood. Doncic outside. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Irving. Doncic outside. From deep. It's not going to go for him.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the play. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce.
effort from either side. That comes across in their rebounding numbers and in going for those 50-50 balls.
These are two teams that take a tremendous amount of pride in their work habits. They have a requirement to get on the floor if there's a loose ball. You're willing to crash the boards on every possession. Neither team wants to be outworked.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney.
Yeah, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Curry passes to Thompson. It's stolen by Dort. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, this is what you get for being careless with Luke Dort in your vicinity. This guy takes it away with ease.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Giddey gets it to go.
Now, this is going to help Josh Giddey's game, boy. The confidence will rise if he can make these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Green with a screen for Curry. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Giddey. For Oklahoma City, they've got their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game.
Wise beyond his years. Giddey has a great feel for the game and terrific court vision.
Well, the other thing you love, Greg, is the size he gives you out of the backcourt. Obviously, he needs to improve his consistency for range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA. This guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, someone you can trust. An excellent free throw shooter, very willing to perform in the clutch, someone you love having.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Out to Saric. Giddey against Thompson. Giddey the pass to Saric. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plays it up off the glass.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Saric knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
Curry with him. He's picked up by Holmgren. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Now here's Curry. And Holmgren pulls it down.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Passes it to Giddey. Back to Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Now here's Curry. No points in the game yet for him. To the paint. Here's Looney. Kicks it out to Wiggins. On the wing, Thompson. Giddey defending. Clock at 4. Here's Green. Tries again. On the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Dort wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Thompson outside. Back to Green. Curry dishes to Green. And Green slams it in.
Great example of the awareness Curry brings to the game. Such a good feel for understanding what the defense is doing and how to find the open spots.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Holmgren with it. Looney on him. Now the pass to Giddey. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Back to Dort. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. $12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Curry wide open. Kept alive. Out to Thompson. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Thunder out in front.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder,
and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Saric. Holmgren with it. To the inside. Count that one for Dort. 8 points for Lou Dort.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Curry. Such a wide open look. Curry's got his first points of the night.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Now Thompson, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Clock at 6. Out to Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. Dort left side. Saric outside. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They kick it out to Green. Cranes the three-pointer. Green's got 7.
Boy, you have to respect how aggressive Draymond Green is. If he's got the ball in his hands, he's ready to fire.
Giddey the pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. There's the pick. Back to Curry. They kick it out to Green. Passes to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we talked about Steph's three-point shooting, but the fact is he's a three-level scorer. The mid-range is sweet.
Warriors trail by 4. There's Green with the 3. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Green.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now, here's Holmgren. He has 5.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
Warriors trail by 6.
I think when you begin talking about the Oklahoma City Thunder, the first name you have to bring up, obviously, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy who can lead an organization both with his skill set and his leadership abilities.
Outside for Curry. To the middle. It's stolen by Sharks. Now here's Giddey. Defense is right there. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Giddey against Thompson. Holmgren in the corner. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. Nice defense from George. The Thunder leading by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Curry looking around. He feeds it to Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, Draymond Green has a terrific handle on the basketball. Superb at getting through the defense.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
27, Warriors, 23.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Payton. 4 on the clock. Here's Mann, and he drives in. Takes a 3. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Mann's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Well, Trey Mann finished last season strong doors following a slow start to his rookie campaign.
No doubt, Kevin. He finishes the season averaging double figures in points per game. He certainly flashed natural scoring abilities, and as important, I thought, showed steady improvement on the defensive end. Now it's about trying to become more consistent in every phase of the game.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. Williams kicks to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Pass to Mann. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Kuminga. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. into the lane. Here's Man, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 9-point Thunder lead.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Poole. Tries the spin move. DiVincenzo passes to Kuminga. Back to DiVincenzo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Oklahoma City ball.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The kick out to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Man passes to Wiggins. Here is Williams. Pocket 6. Fires it up. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Timeout called for Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Joe. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Poole with it. Now defended by Wiggins. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
The kick out to Williams. DiVincenzo against Wiggins. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Williams, an easy 2 points on the layup. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Thompson right side. He kicks it to Curry. Outside, Green. Williams with the steal. Williams up on top. And the pass to Joe. Williams with the ball. Right wing. Here's Man. Hits it from three-point range. Man's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Oklahoma City. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Man passes to Williams. It's Curry with the drive. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
13 foul.
41 seconds left to play here in the third. They kick it out to Green. Thompson right side. Got a piece of it.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
Shot clock at 6. Curry passes to Looney, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Giddey. Down low. Wants to get it over to Dort, and does. Giddy finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's the long-range damage that this coaching staff wants Shai Gilgeous-Alexander searching for. Nicely done.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Houston.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Thunder leading by 13, and Golden State looking at who they've got. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Dagnall talking to his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. They kick it out to Green. Looney passes to Curry. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet, sends it back.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Holmgren wide open. From outside, off the mark. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Curry can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddy. Passes it to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk on the wing. Wiggins. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
First team foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The shot by Sharch, no good. Warriors trail by 13. Thompson outside. Deflects the pass. Green kicks to Wiggins. And there's the call on Dario Sharch. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Boy, you'd love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Giddey. Offline with his three. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Curry's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Sharnish. 5 to shoot. Here's Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Thompson in the corner. Higgins outside. Outside Curry. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Well, you can see that Steph Curry has got great court awareness. Doesn't matter that the shot clock is coming down. He gets to his spots.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 9-point game. Curry's shot is good.
Nobody you want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
Outside, Dort. This is to Sharnish. Now, here's Holmgren. Defended by Looney. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And count it from 19 feet away. And the Thunder lead by 8.
This guy is showing off his entire offensive package right now. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in full effect.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were...
chess match tonight. We have two very smart teams that tend to make great decisions.
And that's the value of experience. You know what you're good at, and you limit your mistakes. It's hard to fool a person who sees it all.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Green and Looney together inside. Stephen Curry is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pass to Green. Green, a screen. Thompson right side. Now Looney. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson passes to Looney. That one goes in.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Now Doncic. Out to Wood. Pass to Doncic. Outside Irving. Hardaway against Thompson. Here's Irving. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And this is Irving's role, a natural scorer who understands when that mid-range J opens up, he's got to fire.
Irving against Curry. Green, a screen. Curry passes to Green. The kick out to Wiggins. The crossover. And no good. Good D by Doncic. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Greg.
Yeah, BA. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Now here's Hardaway. Wood passes to McGee. And finally, that one's good.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Curry against Hardaway. Looney, a screen on Hardaway. Outside for Green. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
And the basket by Curry.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Wood. Here's Irving. And the layup is good. Irving's got 6 points.
There is a lot of skill to Wood's game. Great pass, unselfish play.
Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. The kick out to Wiggins. On the take. Oh, threw it down. Wow. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Wood misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7th in franchise history. No longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
Wiggins. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Making it look so easy. Wiggins has crazy hops. Can really get up there.
Here's Irving. 6 points for him. Looney grabs a miss. And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Irving, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
Hardaway against Curry. Out to Thompson. And there's the drive. 4 on the clock. Green, the pass to Curry. Goes up on the baseline, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And here is Irving. Kicks it to Doncic. And McGee with the stuff.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks ahead. They lead by. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Green and Looney together inside. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. The Mavericks leading.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, I just couldn't get myself going. Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, you have to be the worst player in meaningless games I've ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball. Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the score by Golden State. Doncic against Wiggins. Doncic with the bucket.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Curry. Hits the 3-pointer. Curry's got 5 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
From deep, here's Doncic. Doesn't go for him. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And it's Green off the drive. The kick out, Curry. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside for Irving. The 3 from Wood. Knocks down the long J.
He's money from back there. Wood taking what's given.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Green with a screen on Hardaway. The 3 from Curry. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Irving. He has 6. Here's Doncic. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 3. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Now here's McGee. Hardaway, the pass to Wood. And McGee with the stuff.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Hardaway against Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Curry. 1:36 left in the first half. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. The 3 from Curry. Doncic pulls down the board. For Dallas, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Wood. Oh, a special move before that shot. And now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
This is where you want the play to end up. A high percentage look for Wood.
Pass to Looney. Out to Thompson. Curry with it. And it's blocked by Wood.
Nope, not a great idea to test Wood. He'll send that shot right back.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Doncic outside. Hardaway on the wing, defended by... Whoa!
Wow!
Unreal! That's what they came for! Wow!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 6.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
And here's Curry for 3. Nails it from 3. 11 points in the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Now here's Irving. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
The quick feed of Kyrie Irving carving his way through the defense, man. This guy, he can get anywhere.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
29. The Warriors, 22.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Maxi Kleber out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Reggie Bullock. Then it's Green. And it's Hardy in at the point guard position. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Now Kleber. It's Bullock on the wing. With the drive. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Gary Payton II.
And that one misses. The Warriors trailing. Left side, DiVincenzo. Poole outside. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And that one's good. Green.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Give a big round of applause to your defense.
Golden State has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Poole left side. Back to Kuminga. Kleber with a steal. Here's Hardy. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
DiVincenzo pass to Poole.
Mavericks foul. Josh Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Out to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Kuminga. Over Kleber. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
For three, DiVincenzo hits the trifecta.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time. When we talk about guys who broke out during the 2021-22 season, Jordan Poole might be at the top of that list, going from a nice rotation player to a legit NBA scorer.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Bullock, guarded by Payton. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Powell with the stuff.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Pass to Green. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Kuminga, the pass to Poole. Takes it inside, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Green against DiVincenzo, and it's hammered home by Green.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Out to DiVincenzo. Back to Poole. Outside, DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with a 3. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Irving with it. Give him 8. McGee, a screen on Curry. Irving, the pass to McGee. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
JaVale McGee. 2.
And both free throws good for McGee. On the wing, Curry, up and over Hardaway.
Strong defense awareness pays off for Wood, putting good coverage on the shooter.
And here at the end of... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. So on the floor for Golden State. Green and Looney together inside. Stephen Curry is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And that one's good. Irving.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
The 3 from Curry knocks it down from distance.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Irving, the pass to Doncic. Curry with a steal. Pass to Wiggins. And stolen by Hardaway. McGee with it. And Looney picks him up defensively. Curry with a steal. Hardaway against Wiggins.
That is beautiful.
Oh, yes! Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Timeout called. The Mavericks.
And I think Andrew Wiggins is a great example of how positions have changed. Came into the league playing a lot of the 2. Now we see him at times playing a bunch at the 4.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He loves the pressure D. He told his guys, quote, "We've got them on their heels. They're making mistakes. Do not let them get comfortable." We'll see if they can maintain their disruptive ways down the stretch. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Irving, pass to McGee. And Doncic, here we go. Outside for Irving. Launches a 3, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the counter.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Such a wide open look. Curry's got 19 points. And for Wiggins, he'll play the stretch 4 at times. Grant, he's extremely versatile.
And B.A., that shows just how the game has evolved. Wiggins is a traditional small forward, but we've seen that push to small ball, shifting Andrew to the 4 and even the 5 during stretches.
Hardaway, the pass to Wood, just 3 to shoot. Now here's McGee. It's stolen by Looney. It's 2-on-1. And here's Thompson for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And so they foul intentionally.
Andrew Wiggins. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Doncic. Goes up off the inbound. Here's McGee. Second shot opportunity. And McGee with the stuff.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Dallas on D. They've led by as many as 14. Curry passes to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Thompson against Hardaway. Here's Wiggins. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Doncic. Irving finds Hardaway. Back to Irving. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
Wiggins passes to Thompson. The kick out, Curry.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles and a shot. The Beard can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is my top.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. McGee. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
That shot wide open.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Irving. Pass to Doncic. Here's Wood. Pounded by Wiggins. And Wood with the stuff.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. This one was all right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson.
are just about ready to get this one underway. But before we do, let's turn to David Aldridge on the sideline. David, it'll be the Thunder off the tip. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Lou Dort. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Saric in at the 4 slot. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with 2 conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Hardaway finds Doncic. And here's Wood outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Dort is screen on Hardaway. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Holmgren wide open. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
3 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Doncic. Out to the right wing. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Doncic looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Here's Wood, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild. To their credit, they want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that.
And here is Irving. After the 3-pointer from Chet Holmgren. Nice move, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Oklahoma City ball.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. On the wing, Giddey. From outside the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. I mean, they simply can't miss right now.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. First quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Doncic outside. Over in the corner, Wood. Irving finds Doncic. Will it go? And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 7. On the wing, Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Now, here's Dort. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. They set the screen. On the wing, Giddey. Here's Saric. No good from outside. And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Giddey, no one around him. Off target from outside. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 3. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Hardaway picks him up. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, he's just showing off right now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down either.
Irving surveying the floor. To the paint. And the slam dunk by McGee.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Pass to Giddey. Shoots the 3. Dort kicks to Giddey. Irving with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Holmgren. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 3. Irving passes to Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's just too easy. He got off for more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Saric. From outside, off the mark. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Holmgren with the steal. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Irving at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Out to Saric. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys. I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Doncic outside. And Doncic throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 3. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Over in the corner, Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game. Irving kicks to Doncic. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Irving with it. Dort covering. Here's Doncic. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Here we go.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steal. Were they something you were aware of? When you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensive.
No good with the triple. Mavericks leading by 4. The pass to Wood. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Out to Saric. Here's Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holmgren. The Thunder with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Hardaway, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Dort a screen on Hardaway. Dort with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Dort.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Irving up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. The wide open look here for Wood. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Wood's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by McGee. Doncic left side. And Doncic throws it down.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Irving. And he converts the layup. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Saric passes to Dort. Sinks the three-pointer. Dort's got 8.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Irving with the ball. 6 points for him. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Doncic. Dort grabs the miss. Hardaway with a wide open look. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, Hardaway Jr. has expanded his range over time, and now he's become a very confident shooter when he looks at it from behind the arc.
That'll do it for the first half. It's Dallas. They're up by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. We've got Williams. He's out there with Wiggins. And it's Joe in at the 2-guard spot. Back to Williams. The kick out to Williams. From deep. Drills it from outside. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. Not going to miss that one.
Passes it to Joe. It's up a 3, and the Thunder another 3.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Pass to Kleba. Now here's Bullock. Here's Green driving in, and Green slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Picked his pocket. Here's Bullock. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's Green on the assist by Powell. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
Once again,
and Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Saric. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists tonight, and the Mavericks call time here. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Mavericks leading by 8. Rodgers outside. On the wing, Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Hardaway dishes to McGee. And here's Wood outside. Through the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Well, that was a smart, heady play by Wood to get the contact. For a center, he's a pretty good foul shooter, too.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw good, Wood.
And you talk about believing in yourself. Man, how about Christian Wood?
Greg, self-talk and self-confidence is critically important at this level. And, you know, this guy, Christian Wood, was cut or waived from 4 NBA teams. Wasn't on an NBA roster for an entire season. Finally broke through with Detroit in year 5. And there's no turning back now for the big fella.
And Saric kicks to Dort. It's tipped. Saric against Wood. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Wood.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Irving passes to Doncic. Back to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over in the corner, Wood. And here's Doncic from the arc. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Thunder trailing by 11. Dort passes to Saric. Makes it off the glass.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving kicks to Wood. Going Going inside and finished off by Wood.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Dort. And the shot is good. McGee's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Charge in the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to free himself up. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarded.
All free throws good from Doncic.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. .23 seconds left in the third quarter. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Six seconds left to play in the third. It's stolen by Dort. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Christian Wood is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Irving at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Giddey the pass to Williams. Offensive rebound. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Williams.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Doncic against Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Pass to Giddey. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
McGee, the pass to Wood. McGee with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Doncic. Clock at 6. McGee sets the pick for Doncic. McGee's shot is off. Thunder trailing by 10. Outside, Dort. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. An embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And the Mavericks call time here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. 9 feet out, and yes, it's good.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Doncic against Dort. Holmgren with the steal. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Doncic. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Giddey. He's covered by Irving, and it's sent back by Irving. Pass break, Dallas. And here they go. Here's Wood. 2 free throws. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and closely the previous original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Giddey with the screen on Hardaway. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Doncic passes to McGee. On the wing, Irving. Giddey defending. The three for Doncic. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for Dallas.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one. Got it done. High scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Out to Hardaway. Lets the three fly. They get the rebound. McGee. And here's Irving. Wood finds McGee. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Doncic from the arc. Out to Hardaway. Doncic left side. Back to Hardaway. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
A chance now to send it over to David. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks, for Greg.